It was another tough loss tonight for the Phoenix Suns as they fell to the Toronto Raptors in Toronto by a final score of 113 to 104. Some key things tonight: Gary Trent Jr. had a phenomenal game for Toronto as he dropped 35 points on 50% shooting to go along with 4 threes. I thought he was terrific all night long, making hard shots on fadeaways and three-point shooting. Mid-range was automatic. I thought he was terrific. Pascal Siakam had a solid game as well as he dropped 26 points to continue his 25-point streak. And OG Anunoby, even though he's in foul trouble for most of the game, he dropped 16 points and played terrific defense throughout the stretch. And you can sense that the Raptors just were on another level defensively, and every time he came out on the floor. Now let's get to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns, they struggled today. They had a lot of mishaps on offense today as they had 27 turnovers and 34 points came on turnovers today. It was really one of those forgetful performances in terms of turnovers, as this was one of the worst turnover performances the Phoenix Suns have had all season. Mikal Bridges, on a high note, scored 21 points. Chris Paul had another game with 20 points. I thought they played terrific tonight. Ish Wainwright was a defensive force tonight with 4 steals to go along with 9 points, with all of them on three-point shooting. I thought he was terrific on 3 of 4 shooting tonight. Dwayne Washington had 9 points of his own right off the bench. I thought, for the most part, that was the highest and best things that happened for the Suns. I thought for the downside, DeAndre Ayton didn't have a great game tonight. Only had 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting to go along with 7 rebounds, and he also had 2 turnovers. And I thought the biggest thing with Ayton was when it came to his double teams. I thought the Raptors, you got to give them credit on the defensive game plan. They took him out of the game and forced everybody else to beat them tonight. And for the most part, the Suns stuck with them, but those turnovers and the 2 of 10 shooting to come from DeAndre Ayton really flustered for the most part tonight. And to look forward ahead, they play the New York Knicks on Monday, who have been in a bit of a slump these past few games, but they've been really close games and have had tremendous situations that happened to them. Pascal Siakam dropping 52 against them in Madison Square Garden. Luka Doncic having 60, 21, and 10 performance against them. This Christmas Day game with the fourth quarter run by the 76ers. So the Knicks before that were doing fantastic, winning 8 of their last 9. So I expect them to come out with a lot of heat. And I expect them to be ready, as they've been one of the best defensive teams in the league. And let's see if the Suns' three-point shooting can continue to stay hot, as they shot 46% from threes, hitting 14 threes tonight. So let's see if they can continue that in New York, and hope we get better news on Cameron Payne and Landry Shamet, who are still out with injuries. But until then, reporting from Phoenix, Arizona, I am Franklin Miller with Burn City Sports.